Welcome back to the channel. This is the Sensei of Kung Tech Fu, and we are here today to talk about Reaper Financial. And before we get into Reaper Financial, which is an XRP Ledger project, we're going to have our guy, XRP Bags, give us a little intro and tell us about what's been happening lately with XRP and or the Hinman documents. So without further ado, let's take it to our boy, XRB Bags.
BTC, Maxi, NC, it cannot scale. Moon fam dancing, that rocket got stealth. Shitcoin, put it on the shelf. We headed towards the wealth. BTC, Maxi, Patsy, Moon fam clapping, they could not tell. Shit trying to sell when it didn't turn out well. Blink of an eye, red candle, it all fell. Bitcoin was a demo, you ain't get the memo. Net memos, SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle finger to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals. To the top, I need a medal. Stay holy in my temple, ripple in my bezel. Never sold, I never settled. Knew what I hold was special. I knew the fundamentals, flipped the switch, oh, it was accidental. Big bags, yeah, I got several. Got rockets for rentals, moonship my vessels. You could not meddle, it was all mental. Crypto ghost rebels, go kick moon pebbles. I'll send you moon petals. My spaceship invisible, it fly real gentle. The SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle fingers to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals. Ripple net memos, Hinman got the pose. This was all a show, they want you out for show. Now they been exposed. Why a lawsuit on your last day going out the door? Got you on that blockchain trail. SEC getting paid in ether. Bitcoin hella slow, do some research. I don't wanna be your crypto teacher. Stop asking me what's a bias on my t-shirt. Commander in a rocket, by the leave Earth. The SEC settle, we blasting off the ghetto. Big bags on me, middle fingers to the devils. Rocket fly itself, no keys, no pedals. Ripple
Shout out to
net
SRP
memos.
Bags, Moon Commander. Yes. Welcome back to the channel. This is the baddest mofo in the DeFi dojo. That's right. It is the Sensei of Kung Tech Fu coming back to you once again. Sorry, I shouldn't have left you guys without a video to croon to, but we are here to discuss some things. A lot of things are happening inside of crypto right now. You guys all know about the Hinman documents. You guys know that since those documents were released at the SEC, they're talking about firing Gary Gensler, and we find out that the creator of Ethereum, Vitalik, is resigning because he was behind the whole thing. He was the one that sicked the SEC like a dog onto the Ripple company, which of course is the creators of XRP. So this year-long battle is coming to an end, ladies and gentlemen. So as you know, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to give you the real deal, the actual factual, and that which is verifiable, most importantly. So how do we do this thing? How do we build institutional DeFi? How do we build backyard DeFi? How do we do enterprise DeFi? The key word being DeFi. But before we even get into that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you into a word. And I think I created this word, or actually, but it's a word called tricknology. And tricknology is simply defined as the sophisticated art and science of reframing reality to turn you into a fool. Now, what is a fool? A fool is a person who has been led into a situation without his knowledge. Do not listen to these people who do not have your best interests at heart, and we all know who that is. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into it. And we're going to talk about some things, and we're going to build a financial portfolio that we can rely on. Okay? And today we're going to talk about a few of our preliminaries just to start out. And you know what our preliminaries is. Let's just go over to our bookmarks real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing my videos now on my phone, ladies and gentlemen. I tried doing it on a laptop, but it just didn't serve my purpose, because in order for me to zip around the way I need to zip around and to get to the things that I need to get to, you know what I'm saying, in a fast and efficient way, I have to do it like this. So, once again, welcome to the dojo, where we do it and we do it big. And like my man XRP Bag says, you know, if you look at my screen, you see that everything here is extra, extra, extra bullish. So shout out to my new friends in the crypto community, and we're gonna go ahead and do this thing. So first and foremost, you guys know and understand that I am indeed an affiliate now of Spritz Finance. Now, Spritz Finance is really cool, ladies and gentlemen, because Spritz Finance allows us to pay our bills with the dividends that we get from our crypto. I mean, you could pay it with whatever you want, but of course, the goal is to pay it with the dividends that you receive, because I told you guys, remember what we do. We obtain wealth, or we start out with a bag of wealth, we expand that wealth, and we live off the dividends. Now, that wealth could be anything. You could start out with $10. You could start out with $100. When I first entered the crypto space, I started out with $1. I made $1 in Bitcoin every day. That was how I started. So whatever your wealth is, you expand upon that, and then you live off the dividends. And I suggest, because I'm not a financial advisor, I suggest that you take your dividends and you use it to pay your bills. Now, once you pay your bills with the dividends from your crypto, it's almost as if you're paying your bills for free, because that is wealth that you generated. You see what I'm saying? And you don't have to do the depreciatory thing of going down and spending your wealth. You spend the dividends. In other words, we don't sell our cow to buy a gallon of milk, ladies and gentlemen. You already know and understand what this is. We got Epic Cash, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, Epic Cash is not just a coin. It is an actual ecosystem known as the better Bitcoin. It is scarce. It is fungible. It is censorship resistant. And it has no memory of where it's been or where it's going, ladies and gentlemen. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. And also, my friend here, ULTIMO. Now, ULTIMO is like Spritz Finance, where you can hold, save, and spend your crypto, but you can it also sets up an offshore banking account for you, ladies and gentlemen. So all of these things will be down in the description, because all of these things are about you creating your foundation so that you can function in a great financial portfolio, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and what else do we have to do here as far as foundational? Let's just take a quick look, ladies and gentlemen, because you know there's a lot of things going on in this crypto space, ladies and gentlemen. And what we're going to do is I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to go and start into some of our foundational things that you can rely on. You need some platforms that you can rely on, because if you're tired of rug scams, hacks, and, you know what I'm saying, just straight being played out, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know how people sleep at night with the things that they do with these crimes against humanity, you know. I mean, that takes a special kind of, you know, sick psychopath, you know what I'm saying. But we have the DRIP community here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, DRIP has been paying out for over 2 years. So you get to determine how much money you want to make, ladies and gentlemen. So you go to the faucet. I'm not even going to go into my account, you know what I'm saying? But you go here and you get 1% of your money a day. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. So you go there, and there you have it. Now, you also have the new UI of the DRIP community, but we're not even going to talk about that today, because that's a large subject, ladies and gentlemen. But you can go over here to the animal farm, which is the other half of the equation, ladies and gentlemen. So this is also very reliable, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if we want to look at Level Finance, also on the Binance Smart Chain, ladies and gentlemen, Level Finance. Make sure you check this out. This is also another wonderful, 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 wonderful platform with loads and loads of TVL or total value lock, ladies and gentlemen. So you can get in here and you can do your thing. And some say, even though it's on a Binance Smart Chain, it's just as good or better than GMX, which is like the top-notch earner on the Arbitrum network, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's just go. Let's just go. Also, we got Dex Finance has now been completely moved over, updated, and reupholstered and revamped and thrown back to you in the form of now they are fully on Arbitrum, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dex Finance. Dex Finance has probably been out just as long or maybe even longer than the Drip Network. You can go in here and you can do the Dex vaults, you can do Dex swaps, you can do the Dex ETF and all of that. You go up in here, and one of the big things, of course, is the vaults, ladies and gentlemen. You go in here to the vaults and you have auto compounding vaults where it just auto compounds from all of these different blockchains non-stop. Get it. You got Avalanche, you got Canto, you got Fathom, you got Arbitrum, and the list just goes on and on, ladies and gentlemen. I told you, when you get in the blockchain, you have the power to make as much money as you want. So get in where you fit in, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dex Finance. This is my top-notch platform to earn passive income, ladies and gentlemen. But this ain't even the reason why we're here. You got other stuff that is just downright bad to the bone. You got Camelot, ladies and gentlemen, which is also on Arbitrum. So you can go over here and you can make tons and tons of money up here in the vaults that are being done over here. They are lined up with so many other non-stop get it platforms that you can just go over here and you can mess around with Jones, Plutus, Winar, Pendle, GMX, Spirex, Vala, Liquidity, Lexar, Umami, Abracadabra, Silo, Thales, Spool, Buffer, Relay. It's all here for the taking, ladies and gentlemen. You can go over here and get it where you fit in, and you can make as much money as you want. And Gary Gensler and Christine Lagarde and Elizabeth Warren and that whole anti-crypto army cannot stop you. So this is what we are here to do, ladies and gentlemen. But as you know, we are here to do one thing and one thing only. We are here to get this money on some super bullishness, ladies and gentlemen. So if we go over here, I just want to introduce you to one of my friends. And one of my friends, of course, is, I just told you about, Bullzilla. Now, Bullzilla is doing his thing. So you come on over here and you can check out his page, ladies and gentlemen. So this is another one of my new friends doing this thing. And of course, we not only have Bullzilla, but we got the big guy, XRP Bags himself, doing big things. You should go over here and definitely listen to XRP Bags, because he know what he's talking about, and he makes some really hot music at that. All right. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about why we're here. We are here for one of the baddest projects on the XRPL Ledger. We're talking about institutional DeFi now. We're talking about the SEC being defeated. We're talking about being free to make as much money as we want to make, ladies and gentlemen, on the XRP Ledger, on the Stellar Lumens Ledger, on the XDC. You see what I'm saying? Because that's the trifecta. So right here and now, we're going to talk about one thing called Reaper Financial. I found Reaper Financial completely by mistake. I was pulling an all-nighter and I just happened to rub my eyes and say, what is this? It reminds me of the Drip ecosystem in that it has a benevolent developer who is actually and factually trying to help you become financially independent, ladies and gentlemen. This is Reaper Financial, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to talk about it. We're not going to go deep into it because I'm telling you, it has taken me quite some time to wrap my head around this thing. It is not so much that it's complex, it just has a lot of working parts to it, ladies and gentlemen. But Reaper Financial, just so that you know, The slogan, the real life slogan is, it is doing what? It is delivering on the promise of blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. So you have the Reaper coin, you have the Ascension coin, and you have the Arc coin, and they're all working in cohesion. They're bringing the principles of life and death as it lives and breathes on the ecosystem of financial development, all harping on compound interest, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in order for you to truly utilize Reaper Financial, one of the best things you can do for yourself is you can go right on over here and you can download yourself a Xumm wallet, ladies and gentlemen. You are going to need a Xumm wallet, ladies and gentlemen. Xumm wallet is the best tool that you can have when working with the XRP Ledger as you build and build and build and build. Now, what we are looking at here is if we go onto something like CoinGecko, all right? We're gonna go over here to CoinGecko, and that's right, I'm screaming over the music because I'm doing my damn thing, and it's all good. So check it out. We're gonna go over here, we're gonna go to XRP, and we're gonna take a quick look at this price. XRP right now is 47 cents, ladies and gentlemen. If you go over here, I'm also gonna put this PDF file right down in the description so you can look at it, so that you can have it, and so that you can check it out for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the PDF file for the fair market value. What is the fair market value of this thing, ladies and gentlemen? Let's take a quick look. What is the fair market value? It's taken a while to upload because, you know, it too has a lot of working parts, you know, and let's just see if we can help it along. Let's see if we got a recent button here. Can we reload this thing? Nah, we can't reload it. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back as we get. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have found it. It took a while to load, but this is a comprehensive approach to determine the fair market value of XRP, ladies and gentlemen. So what this is essentially telling, I'm going to leave this link down in the description, and you can simply flip through this thing. It's animated too, very nicely done, okay? And when you go through here, it's basically trying to tell you when you go to certain places, especially this page here, that at the very least, you know, depending on how much of the world's value that XRP holds, it will determine how much per coin it will be worth. So essentially, to make a long story short, if we simply have 100% collateralization, that's going to have to be about $12,000 per coin, ladies and gentlemen. But according to my sources, that's not even where we are. According to my sources, we are way down here in the quantum liquidity section. And that, of course, the median value of 12,822, but the mean value, 6180,000, and then it jumps on over here to a number that is $513,000 per coin, potentially at some point. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that XRP is going up to $500,000. That's not what I'm saying. That's what they're saying. Okay? But we know that it is going to do astronomically better than it's doing right now. So if it's doing astronomically better than it's doing right now, then that means it is not going to stay at 47 cents. Okay? We know that aside from Ripple fighting the SEC, and as a matter of fact, they spent $200 million, ladies and gentlemen. Ripple spent $200 million fighting the SEC, and they still bought their own bank known as Medico, ladies and gentlemen. If you go in here and you simply type in Medico, all right? Yeah. Medico is a bank, ladies and gentlemen, that was bought by Ripple. So now Ripple XRP has their own bank. Yes, true indeed. So getting back to where we were, let's take a quick look at Reaper Financial, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Reaper Financial is doing big things. And like I said, it reminds me of the same concept as the drip ecosystem. And if you look here, it's basically telling Reaper Financial and RPR token function as a market regulation tool for the decentralized economy. They utilize the concept of the natural death in the digital ecosystem to preserve the value of all entities within it. This approach endeavors to create a stable and natural market environment for financial participants. So when you go to this webpage that I will leave down in the description below, now there is no referral system or anything here, so I can't leave you my personal link, but I'll leave this one here so you can go straight to the source, ladies and gentlemen. But make sure you download that Xumm wallet, because you're going to need that, because all of that is going to take place with your Xumm wallet. And you're going to go down here. Here's the ecosystem and the Reaper family and the social media and the main menu and the legal and this, that, and the other. And it says important information, digital assets are exposed to various risks such as price fluctuations, They're just getting you ready for the landscape, ladies and gentlemen. But in addition to that, you're also going to deal with an exchange that is specifically designed for all things XRPL, okay? Because you know these centralized exchanges are going out. This is why I want to get you guys involved in decentralized exchanges where you don't have to worry about this. Even if you wanted to do trading, you can do perpetual trading on decentralized trading platforms. I'll introduce you to that too. But this is so legit. Tokenized securities on demand. Okay, you're also going to need Sologenic because, you know, for you to utilize and set up your trust lines on XRPL, you see, it's not like regular backyard DeFi, you know, platforms like BitKeep and MetaMask. In Xumm and in the institutional DeFi world, you have to set up trust lines so nobody can just drop tokens into your wallet or anything like that. If you have somebody that you trust, you do develop a trust line with them. But Solodex is fast and secure. It's newly updated. They've got NFTs on the XRPL and everything. So I'll also leave this link down in the description below. Now, here is the Sologenic app, right? It says download the Sologenic app, and you can do that. However, I'm waiting for an update to the Sologenic app because the app doesn't work very well. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. The app does not work very well, at least for me. For you, it may work fine. Go ahead and try it out. I, however, choose to utilize the website. You know what I'm saying? I just go and I just type it in right here. And because the website works flawlessly for me. I don't have any hangups, any glitches or anything like that. I can go and I can purchase my tokens and do whatever I have to do, you know. So Reaper Financial also has its own NFTs, ladies and gentlemen. So, and here's the thing, all of this stuff that you're seeing right here, this whole list, these are all clickable, which means you don't have to go and try and find it and, oh, how do I set up a trust line on this? If you simply click set RPR trust line, that's going to key directly into your Xumm wallet. And once it goes to your Xumm wallet, you're going to click, you're going to do your biometrics or however you got it set up. And it's going to ask you, do you want to set up this trust line? And you just slide the lever. And I'm going to go through all of that. But right now, we're just taking a look. But all of these things here, you can go to the social media, each and every one of these things. Everything you see here is clickable, whether it's the white paper, whether it's Sologenic, whether it's the voting, we'll get into all of that later, whether it's the eligible coins, because these aren't the only 3 coins. These are the base coins, I would call them. but there's a wide assortment of other things available. All right. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, let me just go over here. Let me just click on something real quick. Let's go over here and let's just click on wallets. All right, let's just click on that. Now, any one of these things you can click on, and it's going to show you right here. The wallets below are compatible with Reaper and the XRP Ledger. We recommend using Xumm wallet as it is the wallet used for voting, ladies and gentlemen. And basically that voting is all about, for every Reaper token that you have, you get to vote, because the ARC token is primarily responsible for the charities that they donate to, ladies and gentlemen. 25% of the ARC token goes to the, giving you Reaper tokens. The other 25 goes to giving you Ascension coins, and the other 50% goes to a charity, and you get to vote on what that charity is, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a whole lot here, and I'm going to be covering this over and over. And as a matter of fact, in order to help demystify this, ladies and gentlemen, you need to go to the guy who put me on, and his name is JTXRP. All right, and JTXRP, make sure you go to this guy's website. Make sure you like and subscribe. I am forever indebted to JTXRP. He has truly done the work. He has truly dug his feet in, and he takes his time to explain all of these concepts to you. Now, I know it's going to be a learning curve, ladies and gentlemen, but it's worth it. You see, you can have anything in life. It all depends on how bad do you want it. Okay? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, go to JTXRP, you know, along with whatever you see, you know, here. He actually interviews, you know, Patrick Riley, who is the inventor of Benevolent Dev, you know, just like Forex Shark, just like Madrid 22, you know, of the Arbidex. You know, these are guys who truly wants for their brothers and sisters that which they want for themselves. So Zoj is one of the coins in the ecosystem. So yeah, so go on over here, get in contact with JT, like and subscribe, you know, get involved, and, you know, get some XRP in your Xumm wallet, buy yourself some Reaper tokens. And very quickly, I'm just going to show you guys the, let me show you guys the Reaper. Somebody in the community, you know, actually created a calculator for you, ladies and gentlemen. The Reaping Calculator, you know. So this shows, like, based upon how many Reaper tokens you have, you know, what you can expect of the XRP being dripped into your wallet, as well as them paying your bills or reaping your bills. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am not playing. They also help to pay for your bills or chop down your bills. Let me just show you that real quick before we go. Yeah, let's go over here to Reaper Financial. Now, look down here at the bottom. It says beta testing application. You click on that beta testing application, and it's going to take you here. And this is your debt reaping beta application, you know, for our new debt reaping tool. They're excited to offer you a chance to join a select group of beta testers who will have the opportunity to try our innovative debt reaping tool. And basically what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is you go down here, you fill in your information, you put your Xumm wallet address, and then you put your banking details down here and or your bills, and they will start based upon how much Reaper you hold. So not only are you getting XRP, not only are you getting all of these coins in the rain and the deluge and the voting rights, but you also get help in paying your bills. And on top of that, you can actually go down here, like I said, to the calculator once again, and you can actually calculate. JTXRP shows you how to do this. You can actually calculate not only what's going into your wallet, but also how much help you're going to get in paying your bills, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. Reaper Financial. It's all that in a bag of chips with dip in the side order of fries, you know. And this is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, it is the sensei of Kung Tech Fu, the baddest mofo in the dojo, bringing you once again closer and closer to financial independence. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, Financial independence is not about what you have. Financial independence has more to do with what you know. Because if you give a person a fish, they eat for a day. You teach them how to fish, they eat for a lifetime. So once again, you already know my slogan, let's get this crypto.